Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's good to
Afternoon.
see everyone. Oh, there you are. Okay. Is a horror. Kevin Torrance. Seems to have his mic working now. Well, muted, but yeah. Don't. Massive junk. Spotter radio check. Show me the money, baby. Wow, Diablo 4 is already discounted. I guess they came out a while ago. Delicious. So who doesn't drive with racing gloves? Well, with that. Just talking to myself, I guess.
I don't use racing gloves. Don't feel bad. We hear you.
I mean, I do. Is that Jason?
That is Jason.
You're back. You're alive.
At the moment.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Cool beans. Good to have you.
Hey, bro.
Are things winding down as the weather changes?
Yeah. Yeah, they have for a few weeks, but I've actually, the last week or so, I've not been feeling so well, so I had to sort of sit out a little bit with everything.
Bummer. Well, I hope it turns for the better.
Thank you. How have you been?
Well, very, very busy, and I'm sure you've seen some of the reasons why.
Yeah, I wanted to do some yesterday, and Sunday, not yesterday, and things at home changed, and I got sidetracked and didn't get to, so maybe tomorrow.
Oops. Well, there's always tomorrow.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm very pleased at the amount of detail that I'm able to put into some of these historics. The 98s, I felt like they were an absolute shotgun effort to try and get it all put in there at the same time all the 2023 stuff was happening, so it kind of got neglected. We'll come back to that, but I mean, these are going to be in a much better place. Speedway 2 might work right.
Is it actually some difference, or is it difference in the way the default setup is?
I think it's just the default setup.
Yeah.
Should be anyway. New profile. Logging enabled. Man, sucker's parked close to the wall. Just slide on in. It still didn't fix the damn pace car. Alright, I'll have to look at that and why it's not doing it.
Still have a modern one?
Well, it's not picking any pace car, it's using one of the other cars. But that might be me. I mean, maybe it looks different for you guys.
Let you know in a minute.
Tenth off the pace in Sector 1. That's hilarious. I wonder if this would be considered a high-load tire oval.
Oh no. Actually, I'm about to do my first lap, so I don't even know if I've ever driven on this track.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
It's
I'm trying to remember if I've raced here.
Kind of
Probably. It's an
close to-
oval, I mean.
very good. Light 'em up. I think I might have finally fixed my shifter, hopefully for good. Oops. Is damage not on? No, it is. I was grazing the wall and nothing was showing up.
Yeah, sometimes you get that, and then it's dark blue.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting you can change your brake discs. I mean, I guess they did do that for the big tracks. I didn't think they were doing that very early on, though. And brake minus max pedal force. Close. Braking. Right. That'll kick the back end out. That spoiler, man, I feel like it's way too effective. There's no way it was creating that much downforce where it locked the back end in like it is. No freaking way. Sure, do it. Let's see, try. Okay. We'll see what happens here. There goes Brian again. He's flexing his NASCAR muscle. Yeah, back end definitely moves around now. Good evening.
How's it going?
Fantastic.
Hey, John.
Hey, Brian, what do I gotta do to? I got the track not properly.
If it's what it was for me, it's the update that you gotta install for the cars.
He ran at Daytona. He should be good.
Yeah, I did too, but there was an update after that.
Yeah, it was because the car classes weren't properly laid out, so I had to update the vehicle files. It's in the links channel.
What's he have to download?
It says update. It's in the links channel. It's right next to the main cars download.
Do you know where that is, John?
In the Discord.
I'll get
Here.
to Discord in a second here.
Okay.
Hang on, John. I can link it to you. Are you? Let's see. Where are you at? Are you Bandit?
10-4.
All right.
Thanks, Ross.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go here. Engine. Look for it. Click. There you go. That'll do it.
All right, I'm in Discord. Where do I find it, or where do I go from here?
I pinged you directly to the link, and if you can't find that, let me do this even.
I'm not. How do you say it? Computer. Oh, I see something here.
There you go. Direct message. Grab that link, download it, and then are you familiar with installing mods in R-Factor 2?
That much I believe I can do. I'll give it a shot.
Yep, throw it in your packages folder, and then it should be just an update to the stock car resurrection mod. Oh damn, this thing's loose. Maybe I do need a little more spoiler. I don't know how I'll keep up with Brian if I put it up though.
Jeez, I'm shredding the front right, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, this thing's so loose. Holy snot rags, Batman. probably not. Right, first come a bit, come up a little, go up a little. Let's see what that does for us. Are these all lock diff, or did they ever have any limited slip? Oh yeah, you are smoking. I am too.
Yeah, the front right is dying like 1% per corners. These cars sure have a hell of a lot of momentum going out to the wall. It just doesn't want to come back to you very quickly. Mhm.
I know it's hot, dude. I can feel it burning from here. Kevin, no! Left rear is 100% though. That's pretty cool. used to running the track bar that way, but sure, we'll see. Just share that with everyone in case people want to try it out. Not the fastest, but might help. I don't know.
Hang it. I'll look at it in a minute. I'm gonna throw something at this one and see what happens.
Give me about 50 turns a wedge. It's a little bit better. Still cooking the right front, but kind of stable. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot like Daytona, where there's some racing stripes up the right side.
Oh yeah.
I have that file on my desktop. Where do I put that?
Just go in your packages. So in your RFactor 2 install, and then there should be a folder called packages.
Got it. Just slide it into that folder. Or?
Yep. Just pop it in there, and then you can either install it with the mod manager, or you can go in through RFactor 2 and then go in to the top under content, I think is the tab. It's like the second or third tab at the top of the main screen, and then manage content, and then it'll give you a big old list, and you can just type in like stock, and then it should bring up the stock car resurrection mod, and you can just click on it, and then there should be like I think it's an orange X, and then you can install the update. It'll say install over on the right. You just do the do.
I'll give it a shot. Thank you.
Yep. Anytime. Dog. Dog. I think I had enough camber on the left side. Let's see. Let's just see. This could be hilarious. Oh, it's getting close to time. Where'd everybody go? Gilles was here a minute ago. And then he left.
Forgot to install some check.
We're checking. That's tracking quite a bit better.
Does it matter which car we choose? The
Yep.
AM or a Pro?
Well, it's purely to classify you in the points. No difference in the cars at all. So, yeah.
John, you want to pick an AM car? You want to pick
Wow.
I was gonna pick the same one I had at Daytona, but
sure, and then pick the racetrack. Pick the Speedway 1, I think, or Speedway 2.
They're both pretty comparable, from what I could tell.
what about tire type?
Which
I'm
one did
running
you?
I did high load. I don't know what anybody else picked. I mean, it seems to be fine. I didn't really see too much difference, but I was messing with a lot of stuff too.
I think I'm on the normal right now.
Give it a shot. See what happens.
There's that wall.
Hey, good evening, guys.
What's up, David?
Yeah, just made it home in the nick of time.
Oh,
Happy hour at work, so I think I still got a little time, don't I?
a little bit, yeah.
Is there a password?
No.
Okay.
It's I try to lower the bar to entry just because it's a little bit lighter.
All right. I see if I can get in here and join you guys.
There was an update since Daytona. I don't think you were here for the last one. So you
Yeah,
might be
I was able to get on last night, so
Oh,
unless
okay,
it's
you're good.
changed since then, I should
Nope.
be okay.
Nope, all good.
All right.
Got a 10th off. Testing.
Gotcha.
Thanks, guys.
Brian's got that thing just dialed in. Uh-oh. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, boy. Stupid Nitro trying to sell me stuff. Ah. Felipe running the M&M car. Very fancy.
It didn't show me that setup you sent, Ross. It just showed me ones from. Must have put the wrong date on it. It just showed me ones from Daytona.
I can try and set it again.
Please.
This one's even a little bit updated. Do you have show setup set to all? It didn't get defaulted
Yep.
back to something.
No.
I know there are some times you would send me setups and I just could not find
There
it.
it
It's
is.
like it,
I probably
Yeah,
should have hit refresh. I didn't refresh it, but now it shows it twice. Thank you.
yeah, since I did send it.
I wasn't even in here. Like I had to get over to it. You think it would have refreshed itself, but I guess it didn't.
Whoa, Felipe. I guess I can probably do the brief. You guys can stay circulating on track, but do pay attention as I go through the race brief, as I will be covering some important topics, like how the Browns did this week. Well done, Browns. I'm just kidding. Although they did do well, somehow. All right, welcome to Charlotte for the 72s for NASCAR, third round of the season. Glad to have you all here. Thank you for joining. I did shorten up the race distance a little bit, take it down from 25% down to, I believe it's down to 20% now. So we'll see how that goes, because I know Brian voiced a concern last time. Hopefully that will correct it a little bit. I said here a little bit earlier. As you guys are on for Discord, please stay on throughout tonight's events. Feel free to gab away, but lighten the conversation a little bit during qualifying and the race. Mostly like urgent things, all that stuff. We've done well so far, so I'm not too worried. Driver aids, there is auto clutch, so if you're using any kind of manual shifting, that is in play, so feel free to use that. Otherwise, no aids available. We'll start qualification in about 5 minutes. Please note that I did set it to private qualifying for this one, just to keep things simple. Based off of some of the previous stuff. I was going to make it realistic by just having it where we have to sort ourselves, but I figured, simple's easy, right? So if it's not private for some reason, if the RFM didn't take properly or whatever, then just feel free to go out, run your 3 laps. Remember, it does count the in-lap and the out-lap, so there are technically 5, but you have 3 hot laps that you can run, 3 timed laps to get a good time in and put yourself up. The race length should be at 67, I think is what I have in there. Keep looking back, maybe it's 65. Honestly, I just keep looking back and forth. 67, okay, good. Or 75 minutes, whichever comes first. We did run out the time in the last one, but it was pretty close, which is kind of what Brian was talking about. Fuel, tires, mechanical wear, time, weather, everything's at 1x, except for fuel. I think I said fuel first, but no. Fuel is 2x. So there will be need to stop unless somehow you manage to idle your way around every lap. Don't do that. But yeah, manage your stops, fuel and tires. Starting procedure, we are gonna start and then roll off, catch up to the pace car, and then follow it around, and it'll pull off. We'll get the green flag, and then as soon as the green flag comes out, feel free to take off. You're allowed to pass before the line, but you must pass to the right of cars in your line. So if you're on the inside, you can pass anybody on your line to the right. You can pass anyone in the line to the right on the left. And if you're in the right line, you can pass everyone on the right. And that's it. As you're going around, either under the starting procedure or under caution, if there's a safety car out, just be sure to leave a gap to the car ahead. If you're in the front row, leave the safety car quite a bit of a gap if you can. It is very sensitive to cars around it and will do odd things if you run into it or get near it. So please be sensitive to that. I'll talk about cautions here in a second. There is an orange zone, which is for the first lap. Orange zone just means that you can drive normally, but if you are found guilty of any sort of penalties through an IR, then you will receive harsher penalties. Again, haven't really had any issues, so not really worried. Track limits are the wall, pretty much. So, yeah, go for it, man. There is passing allowed on the apron and below. I will note that because this is using a more modern version of the track, as you probably noticed, it has a bit of the roval on the front straight. So note that the transition between surfaces can be a little bit on the edge, a little like, Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt style. So if you go out there, you might be in a Bucky Bronco. So just bear that in mind. I mean, it's fair game, but yeah, you'll have fun. No pit road speed limit, which means that if you do go to the pits under caution, You do need to stop at the end of pit road and wait for the field to go by. So like if you go in, you get service and pace car is still coming around, just let the field go by, whoever's out there, and then exit. There is no red light to police that, but it's more of a safety thing. So if you see that the pace car's already made it by, just hold up, wait for people to get by, and just pull behind them. Blue flags, driver does not have to get out of the way, but may not compete with or obstruct the lapping car. I know it's a little bit trickier to deal with that while we're here. We haven't really had any issues, so I'm not too worried about it. But of course, the passing car always has the responsibility of making a clean pass. As far as cautions go, the field is frozen at the full course yellow, so there is no racing back. Ease off the throttle a little bit, make your way back around. You don't have to slow down too much to be dangerous, because we do have to catch up to the pace car. It is important that we do get to the pace car relatively quickly but safely, just so that way it can go through the caution flag cycle and make sure everybody gets around. And when you are under caution with the safety car out, please pay attention to the instructions at the top of the screen. Obey them quickly. If it's telling you to get around somebody, get up there and pass them. If you're not sure where they are, just keep passing people until it tells you to stop, and it'll tell you to go back. It's just easier than trying to figure out where people are. Typically, if you can't figure it out right away, just keep going until it tells you to stop. Same thing with wave arounds. Cars that are a lap down or about to be a lap down, stuck behind the pace car, you will be waved around. First car lap down will get the lucky dog, and you will have to follow the instructions for that and pit on the lap car lap, which is usually the second one under caution if you want to go in. Just make sure if you do go to the pits or anything, you just catch up to the field and get there as quickly as you can. We have run into a few issues where people were lagging behind and drivers up front, Brian, kept getting slapped with penalties because guys weren't catching up. So please do pay attention to those messages and get caught up to where you need to be as quickly as you can. We've got the CMS Gold Rule of Racing. Do unto others as you would like done to yourself. If you feel like you've made a pass or taken advantage, just give that advantage back. Let a car pass if you got them real good. Now NASCAR is a little bit more elbows out, so that is a bit more discretion. But if you feel like you've really wronged somebody, is a little bit too much, give the spot back, and I'm sure it'll be return to serve. And if you still feel aggrieved, you can file an IRR. Instructions are in the Discord, which you just ask me. If you flip over or get stuck in a wall or anything like that, it's never happened, but if it does, and you want to get back in, Control-Alt-Delete. You'll be a couple laps down after killing the sim and coming back in, but you do have a chance for wave arounds and getting back on the lead lap and all that fun stuff. Any DQs or black flags assigned by R-Factor 2, I can try and clear black flags if you get them. I do have some limited capacity to do that. If something happens under caution, I'll make an attempt, but I can't make any guarantees because I'll also be trying to drive. We can pretty much just go straight to qualifying. Like I said, 3 laps. You have 5 total, 3 flying laps to get the job done. And make sure you're paying attention there. If it tells you to come into the pits that lap, please obey it, because if you don't, then it will DQ you. You'll still be able to race, but you just lose your qualifying. Any questions, concerns?
Yeah, Ross, I didn't hear. Are we entering on the back straight out coming out of the pits?
Yes, thank you. So yes, coming out of the pits, please merge after turn 2. So when you come onto the back straight, you can merge there. That's just more of a safety thing because you're coming out onto turn 1 there, and it's pretty hot in that area. So please stay on the apron below the line until you make it to the back straight. Merge right in.
Yeah, that's a little more challenging than Richmond. It's a very narrow apron.
It is, but it's banked, so that helps. And
True.
everybody's got to do it, so yeah. It also beats a car coming straight out of the pits into traffic. You know what? I need to become an admin. Let me do that real quick, and I'll get us going here, guys.
Entering pit's going to be rough too.
Yeah. Somebody just came on from the. Is that Brett? Well done. Next session.
No, Dave.
Oh. Okay. Well, good luck, everybody.
Still saying 3 laps, Ross.
Yeah, 3 flying laps, and plus the in lap and out lap. So if you have to abandon halfway through, keep in mind that you may give up a lap or two timing just because of that.
So are we meeting down at the end of pit road like last time?
Nope. You can just head out whenever you are ready. Is it not private?
Doesn't
No,
appear to be.
Nope, it's open.
Okay. Good thing it pays attention to the things I said. Yep, just make sure you're conscious of those around you. We have 10 minutes, so if you don't want to go out right away, you can always hang out a bit. I mean, this will go by pretty quick.
John, you can't run any more qualifying laps. You'll get disqualified.
10-4.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Well done, Brian. Again, putting on a clinic. And,
You the man.
Nice lap,
and-
Brian.
Thanks,
John
guys.
for Chevy.
Nice
and
jet
Alta.
fuel, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, nice jet fuel.
Nitrous.
Not sure what it'll do with Kevin and John with those extra laps.
It usually puts them at the back once it times out. Usually it'll
Yeah.
drop them to the very back.
Yeah, it might. Which would promote Jerry to AM leader if that happens. So we'll head out. We got warm up here. Set for
Clemson.
5 minutes. What's that?
He's holding. It's not sliding him back. Not yet.
It will. It hasn't changed sessions.
We're just praying for John. Come on, John, hang in there.
Yeah, you just put me in the back. I goofed up. That's
It
Still got-
actually did.
It still got you
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It likes you, John.
I was just having too much fun. I don't know.
Then you've won already.
Yep.
Maybe it wasn't
Yeah.
seeing them as being timed.
How you try to survive.
All right, yeah. So we have 5 minutes. I mean, free to load up, practice pit stops, whatever you guys.
Yeah, I would recommend getting in this pit road. It's going to be tough.
Hey Ross, how you let my microphone open? If leaking, how you leave the track and mute my microphone, but I need to test.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we'll let you know. Oh, what's that?
David was slow coming out of that row, so I went around him on the other side of the street. Came back in front.
Just told me to watch my speed limit in the pits. Hell, I can't get the car to go fast enough to the pit speed.
My sound leaking, my engine.
apologize, guys. I had to step away for a second. I had a dog getting into something. Got about 40 seconds left. Whoops. Oh, feel free to use that if anybody is clueless on a setup. Although I'd hope at this point you've got something, but.
Oh, there was a jet fight for the race.
That should be good.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Okay, 67 laps or 75 minutes, whichever's first. Take it easy as we roll off. Pay attention under caution. Make sure you follow the directions. Note that if you are in first, when the caution comes out, I believe it has the lane choice. So as you're coming to the one to go and you're out in front, you can choose to stay to the right or the left, and it will let you pick that lane to start from. So just keep that in mind as you're going through.
Usually, if it messes up, and we'll go ahead and give the guy the lane up front too, Ross, if you want.
I've got an odd situation where it put me on the backstretch and I'm stuck in someone else's car.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, kind of.
Oh wow, I'm sitting sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
It's like a Le Mans
Yeah,
starting
weird.
formation or something.
Yeah.
oh, my car running.
Is everybody here unbroken, relatively speaking?
Yeah, apparently I took a bunch of damage some sort of way.
Did you?
Apparently, my
Yeah.
car are intact.
All right, we can try and.
Are you positioning myself on the inside line behind Brian?
Hang on, guys. I'll give it a restart here, so that way we can.
At least we can be expecting it. Yeah, it put us in a weird Le Mans type. I don't know why it did that.
If I had to guess, it's probably because Cha-Cha just has a couple different formations. I don't know why it's different from single player to online, but
For the fans.
Starting pretty.
Yeah, typical cha-cha craziness.
I guess. He
It'll
probably. What's that?
It was warning me a lot in that last one, but it didn't give me any kind of penalty, so it should be okay till we get turned around if nobody gets damaged and such.
Greg,
Yeah,
you
when you
saw my message.
Just wait till the guy on your left pulls out, then you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold your brakes.
Yeah. And wherever it puts you, just
You
stay
gotta
there.
just hold your brakes really hard.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Don't break in my car. Okay.
Oh, somebody's going backwards. You all right back there?
It's
that you?
Shields for some reason. I'm supposed to be allowing him to pass, so I'm probably going to get a penalty. Where'd he go?
Somebody's just backwards in the middle of the.
I think
Just
he
lost
dropped.
Jills.
He must have.
Yeah, let's try it one more time.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey there, safety car. What you doing?
It's the base
I'm gonna
car,
tuck in
boss.
behind you. Hit the pace car.
Hit the base car. Make it perfect.
Managed to lose all my force feedback some sort of way here.
Here, I'll put us back to warm up so that way we can make sure we're all hunky dory.
Hi, John.
Everybody here.
Hi, Greg.
Bloody awful. Is Gilles, you with us again?
Yes, I think it's it's my new computer. I think it's
I think dropped 2. I thought we hit 11. Now it's showing 9.
Yeah, David.
Dave Anderson left 2. Lost, dropped 2.
what is it?
Oh no.
I'm on my way back in.
Okay. Oh, right, because you force feedback. Yep.
It's Discord. The first thing that crashes Discord, and then it seems it makes R-Factor 2 crash.
Yeah, when we did that reset, for some reason my wheel went into like heavy force feedback, jolting back and forth, and I had to use the power switch to kill it. And then when I turned it back on, I had no force feedback.
Do you have a force feedback reset button?
Yeah, I have like a kill switch.
No, like a mapped one for R-Factor 2.
Don't think so. Yeah. I'm fixing to rejoin here. Just loading in now.
That could be useful in case it does any kind of that goofy stuff. Sometimes that will happen. Are you in a CSL? I can't remember what you're running.
I've got a DD1. Okay, I'm coming in now,
Same
guys.
here, Dave.
Alright, I should be just here momentarily.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm in now.
Alright, give it a quick test, make sure everything's good. May have you...
Yeah, I seem to be good now.
Okay. And Gilles, you're all good? Gilles Lalonde, please report to the principal's office.
Hey, Gilles. You there, buddy?
I guess we lost Gilles.
No, he's on track over in front of me, actually.
Oh, he must be good then.
Blink twice.
Yeah, he's on track.
Wiggle your tail.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and push it to the next one.
Sounds good.
Where is it? Next session. Oh, yep. I'm looking at next session or straight to race. I'm like, one of these.
Be sure to hold your brakes, guys, like hard before you hit the drive button.
Yep.
Ross, are you so scared to do it, George? Just you don't want to do it.
I mean, it wasn't even me, but yeah, it's made me a little shell shocked. Gun shy. I mean, the results are not near as devastating with just like, almost a dozen of us versus a field of 40 plus.
I love George. George puts his heart into it and everything else, but man, he's such an easy target sometimes.
Very soft target.
But he's awesome, man. All you guys putting this on is great. I appreciate it.
Oh man, wait till you see the new hotness. There's good stuff coming.
Get out, them dog.
When we go get some more GT racing?
Like just GT?
Yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
Okay, Jill seems to be screwed again here. He's backing up.
Good. I'm good.
We hear you.
Yeah, we got. I think Jill's or somebody must have. They're just setting.
Hurry, hurry.
Very good. We'll have to give the safety car a little bit of space. It apparently likes to slow down about here. Jog to the left for some stupid reason.
All right, I think he caught up finally.
Sweet. Yeah, it's usually pretty lenient if it sees that you're trying to get up here. Wait, alright, this one should be good to go. Keep in mind, yeah, the safety car doesn't look like it's got the right model, so it's going to look like that AMC again. Just keep that in mind as we're, as we get cautions or whatever. And it's going to try and go into the pits. Just barely made it. Alright, good luck everybody, have fun.
Good luck all.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Oof, already.
Somebody took a hard left. Had to have been a system.
Yeah, it was.
That started in first gear and spun the tires.
Why are you guys passing under yellow?
Right, I'm slowing down. Careful.
Safety car's coming out in turn 1.
Jerry, you might have to fall back. Remember that field is frozen on the yellow. I think Jerry forgot. He sees these old cars and he's like, oh yeah, gotta race him back. Now it's frozen.
That is old school.
I'm being told to catch up to him. Follow us here now.
Careful, Greg. Position.
Well, for you old guys who smoke, you can at least smoke your cigarette in the car now.
Yeah, just tape it to the dash, light her up.
Just like Dick Trickle.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he have them all lined up there and you just go right down the line?
Most likely.
Pace car's doing something strange on the back straight, guys. If y'all get to it, it's getting about halfway down. It does a little brake check on you.
For whatever reason,
We can barely hear. I can barely hear whoever that is talking.
Gilles a little low, but yeah. What's that, Gilles? What are you saying?
Brian was talking. You can't hear me?
We're at a dead stop on the front stretch here. What are we doing, guys?
My car turned off. I hit the switch.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, my Discord started to work again, so now I can speak.
Nice.
And on this new wheel, I got 2 yellow lights that are flashing. What the hell did I do to get those stupid lights flashing? No, it's full course yellow.
Yeah, man.
Wow, nice wheel.
Yeah.
Never did open the pit.
Yeah, it's because of where it caught it on the caution, so it took it around another lap.
It's open now.
Couple takers. Not sure if anybody remembers the NR 2003 mod, the Cup 90s mod, but Phil
Oh, yeah.
Stocks is looking at bringing that into our factor too. That would be pretty sweet. And if you manage to use the same template somehow, same car bodies, just updating them a little bit to make them more modern looking, all those templates, all the liveries and everything from all the years would all transfer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's only just poking at it right now because he wasn't sure if he should do Cup 90 or Aero War 88 or where he might kind of poke at it, but still early days, but it'd be really cool if he could do it. Back here saving some fuel behind Brian. Brian, you can get Brent to paint you up a car.
What we doing next?
What, the series?
Yeah, paint me a new car for.
I meant for this one.
Oh, this car I'm in's perfect. It's,
Okay.
See, all my NASCARs have a Virginia lineage to them.
Okay.
So this is a Wood Brothers car, so I'm good.
That was interesting that they ran a 21 and a 41 here. Cars look the same, kind of like they do in.
I got in the
Nothing
longest
is-
line penalty, so go around me. I'm low.
Plus, I don't want to wear Brent out. I'm gonna save him from having the full series cars from you guys. Does a great job.
Appreciate that, bro.
See, I was gonna run the Petty car, but I figured somebody else would be already running that car.
Well, Felipe was running it a little bit before, but he decided to start painting his own. Apparently, a new one every race.
Pass me up, John.
All right, Brian. Looks like you get to choose which side you're gonna take.
If I mess it up, I'm still gonna take the inside.
Very well.
See, it messed it up. It told me I'm too slow and I'm in the outside.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, it's fine.
All of Roz inside line, but Roz is outside line.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
What did
Brian
I
screwed
do?
up.
What didn't I do right, Ross?
You may not. I think you have to be very, very obvious, like hugging the apron.
I crossed the line and went down.
If I want to get a penalty by the formation.
No, you're
Okay.
good. You're behind me. That's all that matters. Okay. That was a good warm up. Here we go. All right, we'll try this again.
Oh, man.
Safety cars in turn 1. I just passed him.
Surprised tire wear is not an issue on these things.
Gotta let the pace car pass.
Trying to, where is he? Is he on the inside or?
Tell the pace car that.
Careful, guys. Careful.
Oh my, Gilles. Pace car is trying to come through, guys. Here, took to the.
Okay.
Nah,
making room,
I didn't
making
even
room.
realize that
Alright,
was the
it
pace
is.
car.
Yeah.
That's why we get penalties, because always someone trying to overtake entire field on the yellow flag.
All right, so it looks like we should be good now. We'll go around and then it should open on the next lap here. It's weird, the pace car didn't come out sooner.
He likes that outside line, doesn't he, Brian?
Hanging out there. These cars sound so cool. They sound like a 72 series V8.
Yeah,
Yep.
They got a hum.
all thrumpy and. So that's pits open. There we go. Still right there. Nice. Oh just Jerry, but that's for obvious reasons. Where's it telling you to go, Brett? Doesn't seem to be quite as much tire wear as there was in practice.
Yeah, I didn't burn any tire at all that first run there.
Are you on the normal tires or the high load?
Normal.
Huh. My rights, I had about 8% off of each of them. Lefts were nothing, but
Follow Jules along the outside line. I'm guessing, Gilles, you're holding the inside then, or you?
Yeah, Dave. Dave, you just want to go to the outside.
Okay. Yeah, so it's telling me to go to the inside, but I'm okay out here.
Yeah, Jill, it did it to me too. You do what you think you're supposed to do to get that inside lane. It does still don't give it to you, but he still got it.
Man, that Ford sticks his ass way up in the air.
Yeah, I'm afraid to bump draft him. I go right under him.
Yeah. Hell, you'll be poking at his crankshaft.
Movie title.
Poking the crankshaft. Rated R. All right, good luck, guys.
Ever. Come on, man.
Oh man, my bad. I washed up, man. Sorry. It just wouldn't. It stuck and then it wouldn't.
Are we set to 2x fuel?
Yes.
Safety cars entering turn 1.
Thank you. Start slowing down early, guys. Takes a while to get these suckers woed up.
Whoa, Nelly.
It's all right. Pace car driver's drunk. It's fine.
He's just brake checking my ass.
Oh, the damn kids are too fast.
That's Cuckoo Marlin.
Come on.
That's
you
him.
guys get a sensation that your tires are flat spotted when you're pacing, but not when you're racing?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like real
That-
bumpy when you're pacing?
That can happen, yeah.
The track is washboard.
Come on, lucky dog. Come on,
Doggy
dog.
dog, pass up along the side. Well done. Swing out the pace car and go get your lap back.
Lucky Goomba.
Yeah. It's just over there sleeping. Snoring.
Greg K to Pat. Come on up, Greg K. Come on, Greg K. You're supposed to pass me.
Is that Greg on the apron down there?
I'm trying, man. This thing won't drive very good.
I'm just following the narration.
It's telling me to pass the safety car.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, you
Give
got to
me
get
a
by
waiver.
me first. Come on around on the outside.
He's got a broken car. It's waddling all over the place.
Oh, I guess I'll just have to catch up with the pack then.
Yeah, catch up. It looks like he's going into the pits, so it should clear that message for you.
Says I should let Greg K pass.
Oh, really?
And he's a half a lap back. You coming around, Greg?
Coming in the pits right now.
Should clear that message.
I got 179 seconds.
Oh,
Now it's telling me
man.
to catch up the safety car.
Yeah, caught him on pit road. Two to go. Fuel economy's doing pretty good for this big old beast. The sweet syncopation of that dual overhead cam.
Careful, Jason.
Picking the inside line there, Brian.
Gonna try it, see if I can get it to take it.
Hug that line. Put your wheels on the line. You, just as you're crossing the start finish. Left, 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 left. There you go. You got to be obvious so you know, Big France up top can see you. You know, his eyes aren't so good.
Big Billy boy, huh?
Yeah. Just enough time for another smoke. Gilles taking the green from back straight.
Ross.
I didn't get you, did I?
Me? No.
Yeah, or did you just lose on Cole's tires?
I lost it on hit from behind.
Safety car's going into one.
You gotta come around, Felipe.
Coming around the outside.
Come on, Big Greg. Dog.
Around inside, Felipe.
It's telling me to let John Pfeiffer pass. But I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
I guess kind of. Let's see. Where are you? Did John get the lucky dog?
Yeah, yeah.
I got the lucky dog.
Greg did.
I'm not sure why it would tell you to have John pass you when he's already ahead of you. Oh man, this thing pulls bad.
Don't follow the safety car that close. It does weird things.
Ross, your car has the sweetest chrome bumper on the back of it, man. That thing really reflects.
Thank you. It's like to be back here.
Hey, Jade, I need to position behind David.
Okay. 35 laps, or sorry, 25. 15 laps. 15 laps?
25.
No, 25. 25.
20.
Yeah. Or 30 minutes.
We got this.
Sorry about that.
had Velcro to the wall.
Been
yeah,
there.
it's sticky.
Safety car's going into turn 1.
Follow it.
Oh,
Lost the dog.
through the safety car. It's bad luck, man.
I disagree, man. I drove through it before when I was lucky, dog. It's good luck.
It's good.
Get in front of me. In front of me, Kevin.
Back of the field came up real fast.
Looks like the pace car driver on the backstretch drops a joint or something every time going around. He's swerving trying to pick it up.
Out there it is.
Super scooper.
That disjointed AI line.
Yeah. Disjointed.
Dave's not here, man. Oh, sorry, Dave Anderson's here.
See, he just dropped it again. Picked it up.
Do we have any road courses on the schedule?
Yes.
Sweet.
We go
Riverside
to,
or something? Watkins
yeah.
Glen?
Riverside. I was surprised they didn't run Watkins Glen. I mean, they were.
Willow Springs should be in there.
They didn't have it in 72.
Willow Springs not in 72?
Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Riverside was the only one. They ran it as a season opener, and then they did the. I don't think that was a points race, but they did run the points race in the middle of the year, kind of towards the end.
Cool.
Do you have any dirt tracks?
I mean, it's sort of.
Well, even if they did, we
track.
wouldn't have them modeled, right?
The Bristol has a track, a dirt track.
Is it
Yeah.
is it modeled in RF2?
Yeah.
Cool. The reason I asked that is I think Richmond was actually dirt in 72.
No, it was paved.
Oh yeah, saw many a race in 72.
Although recently paved. Because 72 is the first year they dropped all their dirt tracks because they wanted to be a more grown-up
Oh,
sport.
that would cause ones like North Wilkes-Barre to drop off or whatever.
Yeah, until they could throw down some of that black stuff. But I mean, the schedule was incredibly packed before that. They had like almost 50 races or more than. Ton of races.
43 cars.
I mean, it varied. Sometimes they would have into the 50s. I think Daytona that year was almost 60 cars.
Yeah, do you got the Daytona beach track modeled somewhere?
Yeah, I think Cha-Cha actually did that.
That sounds like a good winter season track to me.
Yeah.
Is that right? Get some of those Hudsons out there. Rove about.
Miatas.
Wait, Brett and Gio aren't getting the wave around here?
Brian didn't pit, so nobody's getting a wave around.
Wow.
No reach arounds for you guys.
Wow.
So I figured
So
I'd take
rude.
tires.
To the green. I believe that car still pull up in front though. Allow Greg K to pass.
Follow Kevin Torrance is telling me. You got the lucky dog, didn't you? You got to go to the tail, man. Right?
I guess.
Yeah, lucky dog. Go to the back, man.
Guess it's lucky.
Kevin Torrance, go ahead and pass.
Thank you, Kevin.
Follow Gilles on the inside.
It says I'm in second place now, and then Kevin Torrance is in first.
This game will break your heart.
He's gonna be like a lap ahead. He just passed us all.
I think he's waiting down there now.
Is he taking a extra bonus wave around?
He's doing the bonus round.
It's finished green, guys. Good luck.
What you doing here, Brett? Is he yelling at you for Kevin? Ah.
Because there's
Ah! Same thing, man. Drift up. Ooh.
Wanting the safety car to pass, going into turn 1.
Sorry, man. You came up.
Waiting on the safety car.
Coming out of 2. Where is he gonna go? All right, he's moving to the outside. You guys will tuck down. There we go. He had to grab his joint.
He's got a share. Got pass it over here.
Get a
Getting a
green
warning
white
for
checker
driving
here.
too slow here, guys.
Yeah, we all are.
What are we thinking? Green white checker? Maybe 3 maybe 3 laps.
I don't think they have that here in this year.
I don't think it's programmed in.
Yeah, I'm just saying naturally we're at 61 laps and there's 6 to go. We've got 2 or 3 more caution laps.
I could wave them off if you guys, if nobody's heading in.
Sounds
Yeah,
good to me.
I gotta head in.
I say go for it, man.
Maybe not this lap, but next lap we go green. If anybody needs to go in now, let them go in.
Well, I didn't go in because the pits were closed.
I think it's raining. You need to call the race.
Call the race.
Here, I thought your car was just leaking water there, Brian.
No, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Says pass the safety car. Does that make me a lucky dog or something?
Wave around probably.
I saw there was a lucky dog, but I couldn't see there was anybody's name to it.
Looks like a Brett Brooks gets it.
Brett, you dog.
Living the good life.
Brian's thinking about going. I can tell he's going for it. He's going. Oh. Oh, he faked him. Who said they were going in again?
I was gonna go in, but I got my lap car. I gotta wait. Going in this time.
Left side tires staying kind of toasty.
I haven't changed my left side tires this whole race.
I haven't either. Well, no, that's not true. I did change them after the wreck.
I think it's going to be a We're going green this time. It's be a 4-lap shootout.
Yeah, it didn't give me a chance to choose a lane. I'm going to take the inside. John, I put you up on the outside.
He's allowed
10-4.
Kevin. Apparently I have to be behind Kevin. Huh. Okay then.
Good timing, Ross. What do you the time was about perfect.
What a mess. I need to follow Brian on the outside line, but...
No, you go the end.
Yeah,
If it says go the outside line, go the outside lane. Don't follow Brian.
Yeah.
You would be behind John. They didn't. They choose lane happened after we passed the start finish line.
Yep. Just go up behind.
So if it says outside lane, take outside lane, not the driver.
You're good. Okay. Look.
Oh, we're going to finish under yellow here.
Yeah, sorry.
9 minutes
Are
to
we
go.
racing?
Maybe
Are we
not.
racing back to the pits or to the line? I don't
9
think
minutes.
so. Does it freeze it? We're racing
Yeah, it
back to
feels
the line up
frozen.
here in the front.
Well, they're just having fun.
I think all three of us are like, I'm going to make sure I cross the line in this spot.
I was just trying to get close enough to Brian to take him out.
Nice.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Nice win, Brian.
Gotta wait for the safety car.
Safety car, turn 1.
Nice win, I think, Brian.
I think so. Yeah, we're gonna finish under yellow here, unless it extends it.
No,
Does-
it's not set up to do that. No.
Yeah. Probably best never finish if that was the case.
Yeah. Now you can have it. You can set up rules to go green, white, checkered, and you can have it do it like 1 attempt or infinite attempts or however many you want to put in there. So it's pretty flexible. Just to follow Jason. Where are you, Jason? There you are.
Yeah, so we should be getting the white flag this time by.
We got it's coming up on.
We only had 7 minutes left anyway. To make the. What's the next track, Rob?
I forgot to look. Is it Michigan? No, I want to say it's either Darlington or.
Oh, Darlington. Oh, oh.
That's gonna be a handful in these suckers.
Yeah, it might be slightly rough.
That or Martinsville would be a beast.
Martinsville, there will be contact. I don't think there are any options on that. I think you just have to bite the bullet and say, "Yep, I'm getting hit and I'm hitting." Just that's how it is.
Good win, John.
Good win, Brian.
David Pearson's car for the win.
Good win, Brian.
Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, just
Hey,
for
you're back.
information. Just for information, Richmond was a half mile in 72.
And partially dirt because
Yeah.
you'd run off the track and put dirt up on the track.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit primordial for what it became. Hey, pit's open. Any takers? Brian, I see you looking. He's looking. He's thinking about it.
He knows he has the spot.
Damn, that jostled you around more than I thought it would. Green flag.
Nice one.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah, there's some pretty wild moments there.
Yeah, good stuff, man. That was fun.
Okay. Good win, John, for the Chevy win. The AM win.
It's fun, guys. Thanks. My dog is driving me nuts about going to the bathroom. I gotta go.
I think they
Right,
should
Randy.
take your car right straight to the tech shack.
I agree.
I gotta
Check.
run. See you guys.
See ya.
Something fishy with that 21.
Good job, Brian.
Well, there was back then too. Take care, guys.
Yep, that was fun, guys. Take care.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you
good race.
next week. Or sorry, not next. Is it next week? I have to double check. We've got.
No, I think there's a skip there.
There's a big skip. I think the next skip is a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're at Austria for some World Sports Cars, and then. Oh yes, because the. It's Atlanta next. Yeah, that's not until the 14th of November because we're gonna have Halloween. Figured there are probably going to be some parents having to deal with that, and then we have National Voting Day here on the following Tuesday. So, I want to give people a chance to get out and do that. So, yep, we'll see you in a few weeks for Atlanta, and then Bristol and Darlington is after that, followed by Martinsville. So two guaranteed
It's
collision
like three
tracks.
of them crammed into December, right?
Yeah. Once we come back, we're at Atlanta. That's the only one in November, and then we have U.S. Thanksgiving, and then Bristol, Darlington, Martinsville are December. And we don't know what the rest of the schedule is going to be yet because the sports cars for 2024, the historics have to be settled in, and we won't know that schedule quite yet until. I think IMSA and WEC were announced already, so that's going to dictate what happens with the historics for VWSC, and of course then VHSC follows suit, and then we plan around that. So that'll be updated as soon as George releases the schedule.
Thanks for your help there, Ross, getting me the track and mod loaded.
Oh yeah, anytime. Yeah, glad you could join us. That was fun.
Yep, I got to hit it. Take care, guys. Till next time.
See you. Get easy.
Hey Ross, I got a tech question for you here.
Yeah.
Some reason the my folders for Tuesday night league info have disappeared. I don't know what's going on with that.
Folders where?
You know, for Tuesday night, under this or under RF2
Oh.
MNRL, I only have the audio channel I'm in with you guys. What happened to my, typical league info and discussion folder?
Yeah, you don't have the R Factor 2 roll, man. You got to go get that. So if you go up under Welcome to CMS at the very top of the channel list, there's the sim roll selection. And
where is this at the?
it's the very fourth channel from the very top of the like all the way up under the Welcome to CMS.
Oh, fourth channel is motorsports.
What? Wait, have you clicked on? Can you see Welcome to CMS?
Yes, and there's quite a few sub channels or whatever you want to call them under it.
Do you see sim roll selection underneath that?
What was the name of it again?
Sim roll selection.
No, I see announcements, paddock chat, general discussion.
Man, you don't even have the member rule. How are you even seeing this?
I think what happened Russ, is I accidentally shut the server down, or you know, escaped from the server, and I came back. I came back in as whatever the
Okay, but Brett, at the top.
freebie entry thing is, and that, I guess what you're referring to is I need some kind of actual permission again.
Okay, can you hear me?
Do I need to go to the CMS website and ask for permission again?
Nope. Here, did you see my ping up in general?
Yeah.
All right, click on that link.
All right, I'm in the general discussion now.
Okay.
You can't hear me, huh?
I hear you. I know you're
Yeah.
yelling at him.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not hearing whoever's talking. I barely hear you. So do I
It's,
click on sim role selection?
yep, click that. And then when you're in there, that very first post, you see a bunch of icons underneath. The second one is the R Factor 2 role. Just click that so it highlights it.
I see step 2 sim selection.
Yep. Right underneath that, you see a whole bunch of them. They got a bunch of numbers next to each little icon.
Oh, at the bottom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on the RF2 one.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
1383.
Yep.
Okay.
And then now, if you scroll all the way back down under Tuesday, you should see all the goodies again.
You're right. I do. Wow. It's weird because I don't. It was like I accidentally disconnected myself from the server. I think it was a week ago or so, and I didn't even mean to do that. Completely an accident.
Is it better now?
There should
Oh
be
yeah.
your audio is much better now, Jills. I can actually hear you.
Okay, cool. Hey, new computer. I gotta adjust everything.
Oh, okay, very good, sir.
Brett, the other thing that it might have been is a little bit back, we updated the roles for each of the channels because when all of these were set up, basically everyone could see everything and jump in and do whatever without actually going through like the welcome and then the sim role selection. So all these new members were just jumping in and they'd ask very basic questions that they would have had answered had they actually gone through the proper channels. So that's why we're
Oh,
like, you know what, as much as we want to help people, we got to at least, filter them through where they need to go, and then they'll get here and they won't have to ask all that. It'll be more obvious. So we did that, and there were a lot of people who kind of, I guess you could say, were in legacy setup where they didn't have to pick sim role selections way back when, and you're one of them, man. Congratulations.
well, it's funny because all the other evening options and everything else that seemed to be intact, but it was maybe because I was in this channel when I separated myself from the server
Hmm.
accidentally.
Hmm.
I'm not sure why, but if I click on like the Tuesday night AMS TNTs is still there. They only have like one folder. They got a
Yeah.
league info folder and an audio channel.
Yep.
And all the other Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they all look normal. I mean, I haven't gone through it and counted all their stuff, but they all seem to be there.
They should be there. Although I'm not sure how you can see the categories for all of those, and you didn't see that one.
Well, I'm
That's
seeing the league.
weird.
Each league has like on Saturday, there's 4 subfolders under RF2 for Saturdays.
Oh, there are way more than that.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's because I haven't raced in any of those leagues in a while.
Although you should be able to see them now. It may not have caught up. I bet if you kill Discord and come back into it, it should refresh that. But yeah, we only did that for the R Factor 2 stuff just because all the RF2 admins were like, hey, we're seeing a lot of this because I mean, as you saw with the number, there are a ton of people who are doing R Factor 2. So we're like, yeah, we got to filter them. So we didn't want to mess with any other chapters admin stuff. That's up to them, however they want to have it. And we just changed ours. So the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday were updated.
Okay.
Yep. No, don't worry about it.
Appreciate it. I figured you could help me get that one figured out pretty quick.
Yeah, it's all good. Are you looking to race in the sports car stuff?
Well, I already race in the 1998 sports cars when I'm around. Like I missed the last race because I was not even around.
Yeah, you're not doing any of the modern races.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I've been gone so much. Is there a new series or something going on?
Mate,
Um,
Thursday, there's the 23, like the 22 last year.
yeah, 2023 World Sports Car.
2023 sports cars, VMSC 23. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, yeah, they've got like GT3s and hypercars that are running in like IMSA and WEC right now.
Oh wow! Did this just start or something?
Nope, started back in January. There's actually one more race left at
Oh, okay. Well,
Bahrain. I'm sorry.
obviously I wouldn't bother with that, but the follow-on might be interesting. Whatever you guys got cooking.
We will have a new historic series announced for 2024, and you really, because I know you really like the 71 cars. These will be a treat. I think you're gonna
Yeah, I
like them.
think I remember you telling me something about that earlier this year. Like what we had a few years ago will be expanded or something like that. Is that fair?
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Well, that sounds cool to me.
it's going to be multi-category, multi-class. It's yeah. Couldn't get
Well,
all the cars in we wanted, but it'd still be a
hopefully it's
really
a good turnout. I mean, I'd like to participate in that Thursday evening, whatever you guys are running now. F2s, is that a new series? But I'm not around all the time, so.
F2000, yeah, they're fun. They're really fun to drive.
They look very competitive. I saw
Oh,
some replay action from Barber, and it was a big field. So, is that a default car from R Factor?
yes.
I thought so.
Should be anyway.
I like those mid to actually from 1970 on. I like the F2s and even some of the F3s and F4s for that matter, especially in the modern era.
yeah,
Mhm.
the Tata 17, they're the USF 2000 car. It's really fun to drive.
Yeah.
I hope
It's-
that field stays big because I haven't seen a field that big in a while. Of course, I don't race on Saturdays, not
It's a
typically.
good turnout. The 98s haven't been as big only because they've the GT2 field shrunk, and there are some other people who kind of shirked away from the 98s. I don't think they liked the tire behavior, which is actually a little bit more in line with how the tires were then, as far as like if you pushed them, they could go off. But the GT2s, I think, are just too big a handful, and so people who would normally take that lower class, they just they said, nah, not worth it. So
Right. Yeah, it's always been kind of thin.
yeah, we've actually John has been working with Apex, specifically with Yoss, and they've because they gave us the 993, the Porsche 993, and the Viper, and he's been working with them to update those cars for their 1999 pack, and between the two of them, they've worked out a lot with the suspension and everything else. So they're going to incorporate those and then bring those over to the 98s post seasons for when we put them into the workshop. So it'll be
Does
good.
that mean the mod will be updated for future use kind of thing?
Oh yeah, and I mean the models are going to be updated a lot. Like we have a new Panos that I was hoping to get in, but just never got enough time to be able to do it because I've just been working on a bunch of other stuff. But that one's going to get overhauled. We have a new Ferrari. We have a new Nissan R390. All three of those are getting updated. The Porsche, the Mercedes, they're going to get cleaned up a little bit. And then like the Mustang, it's got a bunch of changes, and we have a Lister Storm, the GTS model, which was the second generation version, not the famous one that people know, which is like the final generation. I think that was the GT. Double check on that, but
The one that was famous in GTR2.
yeah, that one. I mean, that Lister Storm is the one that everybody knows, the more boxy
That's what
one.
I thought. Yeah.
But when you look back at the generations, the one they started with was really boxy, and sorry, that one was the GTS, and then the middle one was the GTL. Thank you, and that one was actually a little bit curvier, especially towards the front, and it actually did really well. It was pretty fast. It had some reliability issues, and then from 1999 onwards, the GT was done, and that car was the most successful. And it was like kicking ass, and that's why everybody knows it. It's just, that's the one
Yeah, that makes sense.
did so well. But yeah, since it was 98, who was it? Barry DeMarzo. He did the GTL for us because he's like, man, I want to do the Lister Storm, and it'd be so cool. So he did that one. We didn't have enough time to get it into the pack, so we said, okay, we'll put this in here and get it added to the pack, so that way when it pushes out, people can run it for like a GT league or something, like a British GT championship if they wanted to do that, a historic one. And
I
then
just added some more boost.
some boost. Oh, yeah, you
That
sound
helps.
good.
I can put some more.
Is this another
You're
parts
good.
bin machine, Gills, or you going with all new parts this
I
time?
think he put us all together from scratch.
A $2,500 later.
Well, that's not hard to rack up in Canada, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I got Canada Computer matches the prices of um Amazon, Canadian Amazon, but it's pretty good. It's like 20% difference.
What is the architecture and what's the CPU and the GPU?
CPU is AMD 5800 X3D with the 96 megabyte of cache in it. The motherboard is Asus Tough Gaming. Graphic card is 4070, 12 gig.
Very good choices there. I'm running the 5900X, and I built this machine a year and a half ago, and I have an Asus. It's the Strix board.
Yeah,
So very nice.
yeah.
But you
The
got
Rogue
the
Strix.
96. The 96 memory is good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a 8 core chip with 96 megabytes.
Megabit cache. It's
It's a good
fantastic.
combination.
Yeah. I was running 120 frame, and I'm pushing three screen 7750 by 1440. So it's going well.
How big are these screens?
32 inch. Well, 31 and a half. They're LG 32 GT 750.
And what are they rated at?
As in
frame per second capability.
165.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, I'm running an ultra. I'm running a 34-inch ultra wide, and its default rating is 144, but it's in firmware you can update it to 165 easy.
That's good. It depends how the screen reacts to it, but
yeah, I'm running a 6800 XT AM Radeon card. Well, it's actually made by MSI.
I chugged the G29.
I figured you would eventually.
Yeah, so I got Some Magic Alpha base, so that's 15 Newton meter.
Nice.
The wheel I took was the GTC, so it's like a D
320
shape,
the 320D,
325.
325 round or D.
It's like a D, but the top is chopped off, like a 95 McLaren GTR.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I
Not
got
the greatest for NASCAR.
no, but when the wheel's upside down, you got the D part, so it's not a problem. And on top of your both hands, I got two horns. You know, it's not a Formula One wheel. It's just the top part that's chopped off.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I know what you mean. It's almost like a late '90s Formula One wheel with fewer
Yeah,
buttons.
yeah. I got 4 encoders and 8 buttons. I got the shifters and I got a clutch on each side, so I can use one as a handbrake. And the pedal, I took the P1000, but with the inverted kit. So I got inverted pedals. I bought the hydraulic kit, but I haven't installed it yet.
You know, it's been a while since I listened to you, Gilles, but your voice sounds different. It actually sounds
It's the
closer
mic.
to, I figured, either the mic or the audio settings on the new machine, but his voice sounds more like John Ewan.
That's funny. New headset, new keyboard, new mouse.
So that was going to be my next question because you sounded different.
Yeah, that's probably it. And naturally, that computer is running 2 NVMe, so R52 loads in a jiff, and the track they load in a few seconds.
Isn't it fun?
Ah, awesome.
Probably a massive change for
Yeah. And actually, it's in a Corsair case with 3 fans at the front, water cooler, and a fan at the back. So I got light galore everywhere.
Keep an eye on that.
That's so funny. A computer
I've got
with
a big
lights.
case too, but mine's a Fantex case.
Mm.
It's big enough to put lots of water cooling in, but I'm running air cooled so far.
I'm running a EKW 280, so it's a twin fan of 140.
Right. I'm running three 140s in the front, 3 140 intake
Oh, that's
fans,
nice. That's nice.
and then two 140 exhausts, one in the top and one in the back, and they're all adjustable speed wise.
Yeah, that hasn't been
They're
done
all
yet.
PWM control.
Yeah. But I haven't done any of that yet. I gotta install OpenRGB and all of that stuff. But I'm not there yet. I'm barely
I understand. There's a lot to do.
barely functional right now.
At least you got in and you screwed up your suspension.
Oh yeah.
Just in time.
Yeah, but it's actually a total different curve driving this compared to driving a G29.
Man, I mean, it's gonna take a while to get used to everything.
Yeah.
What pedals did you say you had?
The SimMagic P1000 with the inverted kit, so
Yeah,
my
that's
pedal
right.
upside down. So
that's got to be the biggest change.
I just saw
Yeah.
a review from the guy down under that has a big YouTube channel. He reviewed a bunch of Sim Magic stuff and put out a video today.
It's and it's adjustable galore. I got screws everywhere, and I just what does this one do?
One step at a time, Jules.
Yeah. And all of this is into advanced racing chassis. It's 4120. and it weighs 116 pounds without the mount or the seat.
Not bad.
So when I want to move this thing, I gotta lift.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
put it on a set of nice casters, flippable casters.
Yeah, I'm in an apartment. There's somebody downstairs. It's on 4 blocks of foam.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, the around this track, there was some washboard through the corners, and when I was running last night, when I was running at 15 Newton meter with I think the car was set at 60%. The whole floor was shaking. Okay.
There you go.
And what kind of padding do you have between the wheel rim and your palms? Is there any padding on the wheel to speak of? And do you wear gloves?
I wear gloves. I bought a set of mechanics original, and the wheel. It's like a real wheel. It's real hard.
Okay, I got you.
And
I use cycling gloves from Pearl Izumi, but it's a similar thing. It's just it's almost fingerless, basically. Typical cycling gloves.
Mm-hmm. The since I chose the wheel in Alcantara, I have to wear a full glove all the time, or the
that'll help preserve all that Alcantara.
yeah, because that's the only thing I didn't like about some Magic is their leather is not smooth. It's a fuzzy leather.
Really? Oh. You mean it's like cheap suede or something?
No, no, it has an imprint on it, a little fuzzy thing. If you go on somemagic.com and you look at the both wheels, you see the leather. It has a little fuzzy texture in it, and I just didn't want that. If it would have been smooth, I would have taken the standard leather, but it's not. I didn't like that, so I took the Alcantara, and it just looks gorgeous.
Yeah, but even with full gloves on, if you sweat heavily, the sweat can go through the glove, and if you get it into the wheel without occasionally doing a little combing, brushing thing, it will clog up.
Yeah, but I'll have always a good set of glove. The AC will not be going to my office next year. It will go into because I didn't install this in my office. There's no room. It's in the living room, in the corner of the living room, and it's hey, it's the object of conversation now.
I can understand.
It's in the middle of the place, but no, it's in the corner. It's not too bad. It's it was I was Jew, man. I was Jew. I was 10-year-old graphic card with a 13-year-old PC.
Like I said before, that stuff doesn't owe you another minute.
No. And and I went like, this is going to be this latest box is not going to be just plugged into the wall. It's going to be on an UPS, and I bought a big UPS. It's 1500. So I'm gonna have a
I got one of those too. I think it's 16 something.
I'm gonna have about half a dozen minutes if ever goes dark during a race.
Well, hey, that saved my life before because I was plugged in on a UPS and power went out here, and the router and everything. It was weird. The internet still worked fine, and I did lose some power to my wheel because for whatever reason that one was just plugged into a straight through. Like it was just surge protector. It wasn't battery backup.
Okay.
So I did lose my force feedback for a minute. This was when I was still in the G27. So whatever. It's not like you felt too much, but Then the power came back on just a couple minutes later, and it was like, oh well, didn't lose a frame or a packet or anything. This is kind of crazy.
You know, but unfortunately, the router here is upstairs on a separate circuit, so it's not backed up the same for me.
I bought a small one. I bought a 551 for the routers.
There you
Nice.
go.
And I changed router also because the router I had was an old WRT 54, 20-year-old, 25-year-old, something like that. So I bought
And you got your money's worth out of that too.
yeah, but I found a used AC Rogue Strick. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
Asus Rogue. It is an Asus Rogue AC 2900, and it's a gigabyte thingy. So with the gigabyte PC, I shoved about on average about 12 millisecond off. I'm having pings that are just about 10, 12 millisecond quicker than before.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
If they're under 35 milliseconds, you're good anyway, as long as they're consistent, right?
They're like 47, 48 on average. 49. That's what I'm getting from here.
I like the MEMs.
Huh?
Por
Put
favor.
the things on the camera position.
On the camera position?
He's talking about his livery that he did.
Ah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, but a bit glowing when the region adjustment be ready to be more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey,
We're
Ross.
missing a
Don't
car.
hit the wall, please.
Yeah. Don't hit me, please.
Yeah.
I found some of the guys driving tonight a bit too aggressively.
Some of it just seemed erratic to me.
Yeah, like they have a bad setup, and
I did
if they're
hit
not in the
you
groove just
today,
right,
Jill.
it's gonna bite them.
I did hit you today, Jill.
No,
But
it
I hit
didn't hit
Ross.
me. Hit Rasa. That's good. That's okay.
What happened to Jerry? It looks like Jerry quit early.
He crashed pretty hard.
So I think he didn't have a car anymore.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to come back in, and then either the engine wouldn't start or something happened because he kind of bowed out at that point.
Yeah, quit afterward. Where are we? Yeah, if I look at the thing, who was it? Torrance was erratic.
Yeah.
I think
that was it.
That looked like it was a bad setup.
Yeah, and Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
He took me
I
out
saw
twice.
the crashes, both of
Yeah.
you ahead of me. You and Greg
Yeah,
fighting.
he took me out. He took me out twice.
Didn't he hit you? Where was that? Was that at the last race where you had the big blowover? Near towards the end.
It was a blue car that flipped me. It was the other guy from the second guy from
John.
Yeah, it was the other there were two guys from the other series.
Mm.
The fast one and the other guy took me out.
By the situations, Lawrence hit me at the back under yellow. I don't know why.
But those cars, they don't break.
No, it's not coming to the when the others slow down. Entire field aligned and everyone was slower. Everyone was in respective positions behind the safety car, behind the guy you ahead of you. So you the place where need to be, and he hit me. It's a touch on my bumper. I don't know.
The
Did he
caution
run up
periods for
behind
the
you real quick and accidentally bump you, or what?
he might have.
He
I
bumped
don't think
me
he. Yeah.
and stopped on the road track.
I think
The
he just
track
didn't know
to
how to
brings
stop.
you to the pit. I don't know the name.
Apron.
Yeah. He hit me and stopped. I don't know.
One.
Maybe problem. Because he
Save us.
parked his car and waited the field. Have some problem.
On the second smash, I had a tricycle. I had 300 seconds.
Yeah. Did you see he posted that in the channel?
Huh?
He's got a picture of it.
Oh,
Kevin, I think.
oh, that's great. I look like a dork.
Canvas.
That's so cool.
I'm here.
Shing.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to bump draft. I figured that you're just gonna either go for a pass, or if you didn't have quite enough speed, you just tuck in behind me, and then suddenly you really tucked in behind me. So
Yeah,
I
was so
wasn't
fast
expecting that.
was my fault. When I hit you trying to bump it, yes, my fault. But I waiting a bit to waiting see what what you doing. I mean, you on the wall, top line, and I leave the throttle a bit. Oh, I don't know he on the wall or he comes down. I will wait a bit.
Yeah.
But when you comes on the low line, I don't know what I need to do, and okay.
Oh,
I will try to bump him, see what happened, but it was so fast.
yeah. Yeah, you just had too much speed on me, and I wasn't expecting it. So
But the intention is not cause of that crash. It's just trying
no,
no
I know.
reason.
It seemed kind of odd. I was like, man, either he was going to pass me or thought he was going to tuck behind, and then he just hit the hell out of me. That was weird. Let's see what he was thinking. So that makes total sense that you were just going to do a bump draft.
It's I think it's because this kind of cars are very sensible to
Mm-hmm.
in,
Yeah.
the impacts. I mean, you need to do a bump smooth, not
Very smooth. High speed, like if you're both about the same speed, a little bump draft is okay.
maybe
Um,
with maybe if 90s or modern NASCARs maybe accept more
Yeah, they
bumper
don't do
with
the
more
same.
speed.
Yeah.
the it can work, but it is because you have to set these cars kind of loose to control the momentum because they're so heavy. They if you're in a straight line but you're turning the wheel a little bit, it can be enough that it kind of just it pushes too hard and suddenly it wants to go around. So you can still bump pretty aggressively as long as everyone is ready for it and the wheels are lined up straight and everything, you're good to go. I think between you and me, that would have worked, except we were probably at a slight angle. So it ended up pushing one side of my car a little bit more. And I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't think you were going for that.
Yeah, but you did a great recovery. I did a recovery too, but you did a better recovery.
I was, but it put me back. That kind of sucked because I would have been up further. And I think that was a glitch when I skipped ahead on the laps.
But you get a you lose a lap. I don't lose
Oh,
a
in the
lap,
pit.
but you
In the
lose
pit.
and you and you and you have the luck dog and made a very great recovery.
Yeah, when David and a couple of those other guys, I don't remember who all was in that group, but that was sort of in the midfield, and they're all kind of fighting for each other, and I was like, I gotta go, so I just pulled a Ross Chastain and kind of rode the wall around just to get past. It's like, well, that works.
Well, if you can
Yeah.
pull it off in that car, good on you, mate.
I don't know how it didn't just like stick right into the wall. I think I got it just at the right angle where it could kind of glance around, because I wasn't riding it like he did, where it was like a full press into it. Like I was almost kind of like bouncing off, like skipping across the wall a little bit, I guess you could say. It's just enough though. It kept me going.
Yeah, I tried to be far from the wall.
The walls are they hurt. They hit a lot harder than they probably should. It's kind of an R Factor 2 thing. I don't think there's any mod that quite gets the impacts right. Because even car to car, it always feels a lot more violent. Like Gilles, remember when I went over to give you a love tap after the Indy race, and it ended up being just a massive crash?
Yeah.
That was just supposed to be like a little boop, and it instead it just flung the car into the air. Is like, okay. You know, like they do at the end where, you know, like especially NASCAR where they'll just like rub the wheels on the side of the car.
Yeah, the donut.
Yeah. Yeah, just one of those. And then it turned into like I was in a tornado. Gilles was there with me, parts of his car flying off. It's very dramatic. The broadcast, they were so confused. They're like, oh, not sure what that was all about. Parts of cars everywhere on the track.
Well, I've only been to this racetrack
Yeah, the race
for
was
1 weekend in real life, and I actually saw somebody get killed.
Oh, when was that?
Yeah. It was an ARCA driver. It was an ARCA race, and it was an ARCA driver, and it occurred. It was actually it was the guy that got killed. He was racing Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s brother-in-law or cousin, one of the Earnhardts.
Kelly Earnhardt.
Yeah, this is back in 2001. Okay, so it
Mhm.
was right after 9/11. It was in October. It was like the first or second week in October, and it's the first race back. You know,
Carrier.
from all the shutdown stuff from 9/11.
Mhm.
And so I was there the whole weekend with a buddy. His brother-in-law was the chief engine builder for Ganassi Racing at the time. So I got to tour all their Ganassi stuff, you know, their engine shop, their car shops where they fabricate the cars and everything. I got to see all that stuff in person. And we went to the ARCA race on I think it was Friday night, and this happened. Earnhardt and this guy, they tangled coming out of four, coming out of four. And Atlanta has a similar kind of situation where once you get round four, if you have it turn over rotated too early, you can turn the car around and bump off the wall around start finish, right? So
Mhm.
that's what happened. This guy, he got air off of his car because him and Earnhardt were running so close. He hit the wall real hard. He flipped and he spun the car. It was
Whoa.
sliding on its rooftop up halfway to turn one, and Earnhardt, he had some big damage too. His car came to a rest around turn one, but the whole race was red flagged, and this guy never got out of the car. So they the officials, it probably took them 3 minutes to get to his car, and